I know I called you a bitch, and I know at the beginning of our relationship I wasn't always the coolest nigga in the world, but we go way, 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 way back, you know what I mean? And for you to do a nigga this dirty, yeah, I know I'm drinking. What the fuck you expect a nigga to do? Sit here and fucking eat soup? Goddamn right I'm getting my drink on, bitch. You got me feeling like a bitch right now. Like a bitch ass nigga sitting up waiting for your dumb ass. Damn, that shit was good. Fuck it. But I feel stupid though, cause I let that shit rock for a minute, you know what I mean? Coming home 2:45 in the morning and gonna tell me you with your girlfriend? Oh, you fucking dumb? And no, I'm not that type of nigga's gonna call your girl. Hang up the fucking phone. Cause I can smell the shit. You smell like fucking all day. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you like this though. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna do you dirty. I could wipe my ass and shit slap you right now, but I'm not even gonna do that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to know why you gonna fuck around on a nigga and still come home? I mean, keep it moving. But you know what? I'm out. I'm just gonna leave, pack all my shit, and keep it moving. No. Get your hands off me. Don't try to fucking stop me right now. What are you, nuts? Bitch, you cocoa for Cuckoo Puffs. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, get your hands off me. Stop trying to fucking kiss up on me and all that goofy shit. Bitch, stop crying. Them fake ass tears. Like on some real shit. Stop playing with me, yo. Get your hands off me. Nah, I'm dead. Nah, for real. Stop playing, man. Like, for real, like really, just stop playing. Oh, okay. So you gonna? Oh, okay. So you, yo, stop fucking pulling my pants down. Stop pulling my pants down. Yo, stop. Oh shit. Fucking bitch. You motherfucker. Oh shit. Oh shit. This bitch. You think cause you wanna give me some fucking head, this is gonna stop me from fucking. You motherfucker. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let me call you back. I think she's coming in right now. Oh, welcome home, bitch. I know I called you a bitch, and I know at the beginning of our relationship I wasn't always the coolest nigga in the world, but we go way, 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 way back, you know what I mean? And for you to do a nigga this dirty, yeah, I know I'm drinking. What the fuck you expect a nigga to do? Sit here and fucking eat soup? Goddamn right I'm getting my drink on, bitch. You got me feeling like a bitch right now. Like a bitch ass nigga sitting up waiting for your dumb ass. Damn, that shit was good. Fuck it. But I feel stupid though, cause I let that shit rock for a minute, you know what I mean? Coming home 2:45 in the morning and gonna tell me you with your girlfriend? Oh, you fucking dumb? And no, I'm not that type of nigga's gonna call your girl. Hang up the fucking phone. Cause I can smell the shit. You smell like fucking all day. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you like this though. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna do you dirty. I could wipe my ass and shit slap you right now, but I'm not even gonna do that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to know why you gonna fuck around on a nigga and still come home? I mean, keep it moving. But you know what? I'm out. I'm just gonna leave, pack all my shit, and keep it moving. No. Get your hands off me. Don't try to fucking stop me right now. What are you, nuts? Bitch, you cocoa for Cuckoo Puffs. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, get your hands off me. Stop trying to fucking kiss up on me and all that goofy shit. Bitch, stop crying. Them fake ass tears. Like on some real shit. Stop playing with me, yo. Get your hands off me. Nah, I'm dead. Nah, for real. Stop playing, man. Like, for real, like really, just stop playing. Oh, okay. So you gonna? Oh, okay. So you really? So you? Yo, stop fucking pulling my pants down. Stop pulling my pants down. Yo, stop. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fucking bitch. You motherfucker. Oh shit. Oh. head. This is gonna stop me from fucking, you motherfucker. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Like, Casper, yo, dear, wait, what's up? Fuck you. I'm special. I want a whole nother life. I'm different. You're not on my level. Fuck you. Don't get home with swag and shit. Y'all walk to the classroom and shit. I see three motherfuckers, but humans and humans. I said, what the fuck is going on? I'm special. You said, big deal. I said, yo, hold on. That's the true story. It's my life. This ain't no jokes, this is my life. I'm telling you some real shit. I'm gonna show how to convert this shit. Like, I'm fuck. That's just me. I'm going to 1870. Like, shit, I read up the roots.
Let me call you back. Let's just come in right now. Oh, welcome home, bitch. I know I called you a bitch, and I know at the beginning of our relationship I wasn't always the coolest nigga in the world, but we go way, 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 way back. You know what I mean? And for you to do a nigga this dirty, yeah, I know I'm drinking. What the fuck you expect a nigga to do? Sit here and fucking eat soup? Goddamn right I'm getting my drink on, bitch. You got me feeling like a bitch right now. Like a bitch ass nigga sitting up waiting for your dumb ass. Damn, that shit was good. Fuck it. But I feel stupid though. Cause I let that shit rock for a minute, you know what I mean? Coming home 2:45 in the morning and gonna tell me you with your girlfriend? Are you fucking dumb? And no, I'm not that type of nigga's gonna call your girl. Hang up the fucking phone. Cause I can smell the shit. You smell like fucking all day. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you like this though. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna do you dirty. I could wipe my ass and shit slap you right now, but
I'm just saying. You gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to Black the Great, right? Bad motherfucker, yo. Bad motherfucker. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna rhyme and shit, but I can't rhyme like you. Cause I'm an old nigga now. My daughter made me realize that shit the other day, right? I took her to Great Adventures, right? My daughter's 17. I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna take you and your girlfriend to Great Adventures. Fuck that, I still got it. I'm gonna deny it, right? Yo, we go to Great Adventures. They got this, I don't know the name of this ride. It goes all the way up for no reason. It just goes all the way up. And it just drops straight down. Now the other shit that we caught was called free fall. This shit just fall. Ain't free, nothing, just fall. So I'm on top, I'm sitting down and eat. You go back, we talk about it. That shit dropped. I got off the ride, I just started sweeping.
Let me call you back. Let's just come in right now. Oh, welcome home, bitch. I know I called you a bitch.
Special ed and shit. some real shit. They put me in special ed for this shit. I went to Murray Burton High School, right? I was at Murray Burton and shit, like, you know. They was like, you're special. I didn't know what special ed was, yo. Like, I was naive, you know what I'm saying? I was cocky, like, Casper, yo, dear way, what's up? Fuck you. I'm special. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm different. You're not on my level. Fuck you. You know, walking with a swag and shit. Y'all walked in the classroom and shit. I see 3 motherfuckers with helmets and beards. And I said, what the fuck is going on? I'm special. Dude said to me, I'm special. I said, yo, whoa. That's the true story. This is my life. Shit. I'm just telling you what happened. This is facts. This ain't no jokes. This is my life. I'm telling you some real shit. I just know how to convert this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's just me. I'm born in 1970. Like, shit, I read up the Roots, Jill Scott, Jaguar, right? We come from a whole other era. We don't give up. So this is my life. I'm not bullshit. I speak the truth. I'll give you an example. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Who's on social media? Facebook, Instagram, clap. Yeah. Alright, look. I gotta talk to the ladies, like, look, if you're gonna be on Facebook, just look like the profile. That's the only thing I'm saying. Cause I met a young lady, right? It's some true shit. I met a young lady on Facebook. I swear to God, she was bad, she was fly, yo. She had that Holly Berry look on Facebook, right? She wanted to meet me in Brooklyn at this shit called, Juniors and shit. I said, alright, cool. So she was like, alright, cool. So I go meet up with her, right? I was like, oh shit. This bitch had a face that a stop train smoke, right? She was fucked up. It's the truth, she looked fucked up. They look at me, oh, that's not right. I know it ain't right. She lied to me. So she was like, oh my God, how you doing, chocolate? What's up? I didn't know how to get off the shit. I was like, how you doing with it? Bitch lied to me. I'm just saying. You gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to Black the Great, right? Bad motherfucker, yo. Bad motherfucker. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna rhyme and shit, but I can't rhyme like you. Because I'm an old nigga now. My daughter made me realize that shit the other day, right? I took her to Great Adventures, right? My daughter's 17. I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna take you and your girlfriend to Great Adventures. Fuck that, I still got it. I'm a denial, right? Yo, we go to Great Adventures. They got this, I don't know the name of this ride. It goes all the way up for no reason. It just goes all the way up. And it just drops straight down. Now the other shit that we caught was called free fall. This shit just fall. Ain't free, nothing, just boom. So I'm on top of the shit. I'm sitting down and eat. You go down, you talk about what? That shit dropped. I got off the ride, I just started sweeping. My heart went through my head and now you a bad motherfucker, and you gave a perfect example why old heads, look, I'm a hip hop historian, so I can say this shit. If you're 55, don't go back in the studio. Try to make an album, leave it to the youngins. You know why? If you get on the stage and you got your hand on your head, you're like, you're done. It's over. No, it's not. Pace it, yo, 1, 2, track 2, nigga, 1, 2. You don't have the tongue. You know what the tongue was in? Yo, what up? It's over. It's over. I'm a vocal percussionist, beatboxer. I stay in my place. I got on Converses. Ain't no colors on it and shit. Ain't no color D's, shit ain't down here. I'm what they call an old to the motherfucker. Hey, I'm an old dude, and I'm proud to be old. Because but there's certain things I can't do no more. Like, fucking. Nah, the first round, I'm gonna tear your ass up. Esta loca! I'm going to sleep. Now that ain't over. Come on, man. You, I gotta go to work. I ain't got time to fucking with you. I'm sweating now thinking about this motherfucker. I'm a real nigga, I'm being honest. You fine as a motherfucker. Stay the fuck away from me. Too fine.
Salute, DOE at the Control Room, man. Please subscribe, share, like my channel, all that. I don't care if I said it wrong. Just do it, okay? DOE at the Control Room, man. Salute to everybody, man. So let's get straight to it. DJ Academics. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Put on some music or something, man. Let's jazz it up. It's a little. Yeah. That's how old school we start. Yeah, yo. When I was walking down the street, I saw this little girl that I wanted to meet, and she was flying in the air. What's up, everybody? Off to a late start. But that's the Control Room, man. We don't start on time. Remember, I'm black. We got Chinks on the board. Salute, Chinks.
Year.
Gary Fax in the building.
What's up, yo?
You know what I'm saying? Royale, she'll be here in a few minutes, man. You know what I mean? She went to go get some pig feet. So listen, I'm just fucking with you. Royale will be here in a minute, man. Salute to everybody for tuning in. Welcome to the Control Room, episode 5. Hope everybody's well. So, as you can see, man, for those I didn't know, I do stand-up comedy. And so I wanted to show a little taste of what I do because it's time to revamp. Just to let people know what I do and what I'm about. And the Control Room consists of, we talk politics, we talk comedy. We don't bite our tongue here. All right? So I want to say salute to everybody. Gary Fax was good.
Everything's cool, bro. Everything's cool.
Shout out to Chinks, aka Mr. Button, man. You're gonna be hearing a lot of horns and all kind of shit coming from Chinks and all that, man. So what's up, Gary, man? How you doing?
That's how we do it here. It's all good. Had a very good day. It was a very busy day.
Right.
I was dealing with another investment banking conference. I had one yesterday, and then I had to follow up with one today again. So that was good. And it deals with media and entertainment, right? Because that's my thing. That's the corporate end.
Yeah.
So
I heard my theme music playing.
Oh shit! Rock Logic is in the building. This is the man that gave me my own show, ladies and gentlemen. Clap it up for Rock Logic, man.
I heard my theme music playing, baby.
My man Rock. Damn. Salute my man Rock. Yo, listen, this is crazy because, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Sticky, aka Rock Logic, and this is actually his studio. And it looks weird you sitting here. This shit does not look right at all. Everything about this shit is wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say real quick, this is Mr. Rock Logic. Salute to Gary Fax as well and Chinks. This is the gentleman that actually gave me my own podcast night. And
turn on my headphones, baby. Turn me up.
This is
Yeah.
and for those
that one right there.
See, look at him. He can't help it. He knows how to. He knows sound. He's a legendary engineer, and I'm blessed to be a part of Boardwalk Global Media. They welcomed me into the family. I'm the newest guy in the family, and like I said, he gave me my own night to do the Control Room podcast. And once again, Mr. Rock Logic, aka Sticky, I thank you for that. I appreciate the opportunity that you've given me.
My friend.
And you're a legendary engineer, a legendary producer. He has so many hit records out. You know what I mean? This man has done he's done so much in this game.
See what happens when you're late, Renee?
See? Lose your feet, move your feet, lose your seat, nigga.
Royal is in the building. Royal is in the building,
Yeah,
ladies
Royal,
and gentlemen. So I wanted to give you your flowers because you've always helping out so many artists and people and giving people opportunities to make money, to learn. What's the word? To give people a chance to learn a trade.
That's probably my mic.
And I appreciate you. And people need to know that you've put a lot of work into this business.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, I'm interviewing Rock Logic. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This shit is crazy. This is a studio. What are we doing? This is some real crazy shit. So
I put in a lot of work for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Being an engineer, I've been an engineer since '88. So I made a lot of records, and a lot of people, you know, made a lot of money off of records that I either made. And, you know, I created my own economy, basically. You know what I'm saying? You know, training and creating other engineers, assistant engineers, all that. So, you know what I'm saying?
dope. Like, let me tell you something. You're what they call a rare breed of a human being. And I say that openly because it's not too many people that do what you do. The knowledge the information that you share with people, the opportunities that you give people, it's amazing. You know, here I am. You know, I was going through a little struggle of what I should do as far as entertainment, and here we are. You gave me an olive branch, a new lifeline, and inspiration for me to keep doing what I'm doing and to keep going. So once again, Mr. Rock Logic, aka Sticky, thank you.
Without a doubt. Now, you know what? Because I believe, I first of all, I believe in you. Here's what's crazy about me, right? You don't even have to be talented. You know what I'm saying? All I need to know is that you got some kind of drive. You know what I'm saying? That you want to do it. And then we can figure out maybe what your talent is. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's important for people to understand. Like, you know, the process of building a person is a slow process. But nonetheless, it can be rewarding if you have the patience. Everyone's not going to be what you want them to be, but you got to figure out what they can be. You know what I'm saying? And see how that fits in their life and in your life, and then you make that work. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I've worked with people that, you know, they didn't know anything about engineering or DJing or podcasting or any of that stuff, and then they ended up in careers with that. You know what I'm saying? Becoming engineers. You know,
right.
people that thought that they couldn't sing. You know, I helped them out, and they realized that they could sing. You know,
Right.
So I think that's a big thing for people to understand. The more you help other people, then you get help. You know what I'm saying? It's very like that. You know, people say, you know, it's better to give than receive, and they're absolutely right, because if you give, you receive anyway. You know what I'm saying? Giving doesn't take anything away from you. It doesn't make you less of a human being. It doesn't diminish you. It actually adds to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think a lot of black people, and I'm gonna say that, you know, have to understand that you know, you gotta grab the youngin and say, come on, little nigga, you know, we gonna go do something, you know, or people that might need to do something. You know, it just adds to you. If you're alone, then that to me is like the work of the devil. You know what I'm saying? Because being selfish is the work of the devil. You're always supposed to give, right? And give without consequence, give without expecting anything back. You know, you just give and it'll come back. And it might not come back from the person that you gave to, because that's how the universe works. It comes back from another side. And you're like, oh shit, I didn't even expect that. Or, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're down on your luck, and all of a sudden you get that phone call, you know what I'm saying, to put some money in your pocket, or just that encouraging word to keep you going. And that's what life is, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, sir.
you know, they tell you how my house is. My house is a community house. You know what I'm saying? People
Listen, I've been to your house a couple of times, man. And the energy in your home is so welcoming. You know, I don't just get up and say, I'm going to the bathroom. I have courtesy and respect, but you make people feel real comfortable.
Yeah, people come over all the time. People come over and be like, oh, you here? Last week, Tasha, who's Chink's mom, she came over unexpectedly. You know, I'm on the phone. She's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, Tasha, what you doing? She said, I'll see you when you get here. I said, get where? You know what I'm saying? She's at my house. So I was at work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so I was
shit.
like,
That's hilarious.
I said, all right, well, cool. And what we gonna eat for dinner? You know, like it
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So then we went shopping, and we brought me and Robbie. We went shopping, and we brought spaghetti, and she made. I can't even say it's we. We's not fair. You know what I'm saying? I can't even take credit for the shit remotely. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I think I ruined the spaghetti. I think actually, but Parmesan. She made
Okay.
Chicken parm. She made chicken parm, spaghetti. Shout out to Robin for doing it.
Yeah, I heard.
Yo,
You
she
know, I
killed
heard.
that.
I dropped the ball.
And the
Yeah,
eggplant, yo, she
eggplant.
killed it with the eggplant.
Yeah, she had the eggplant Parmesan, and you know, and you missed it. Everyone's like, "Where's DOA?" I was like, "I don't know." I said, "Nigga was invited," you know. So I don't know.
I was in bed.
He was invited before Tasha was invited.
I was in bed, man.
You know, I get the text like, "Yo, man, I've been in bed all day, man. You know, I'm tired.
My bad.
Tired."
I remember that night.
I was like, "Nigga, please."
I was laying in bed.
So you know, and even with that, right? I didn't feel any kind of way because he didn't come. I was just like, "All right, my man, tired." He texted me, "All right, cool." You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, nigga, when you coming? You know, and then we went and did a great song when he did finally come. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Yeah,
all good.
man, and thank you. Look, We did a track, and it was crazy because Rock. I'm learning as I go. But one thing I did learn about you was we're riding around, right? Check it out. So I get to Rock's house, and we dropped off Chinks at the studio here, and and I kept telling Rock, look, the tracks that you gave me, I feel a need to want to talk shit over it. So Rock starts playing all this music, Isaac Hayes and so forth, and I'm getting inspired. And we're just riding around. I feel like I'm 5 years old and shit. Rock is driving around with the cigars, and I'm like, yo, I feel like we're having a tour of fucking Astoria, Queens. I'm like, I grew up out here, but we just riding around, and I'm like, and I'm listening to Isaac Hayes, walk on by, walk on by, and I'm sitting there, and
Stand accused.
yeah, and I'm sitting there in myself, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna do all that shit. So I get to Rock's house. I have one thing about me, I'm very spontaneous. So I don't, whatever Spirit's gonna do, tell me, I'm gonna do it. So, but I already had the beat in my head. Rock plays the beat. And I'm gonna be real, right? Because I can't get no darker than this. So he puts the beat on, and I start running my mouth, but it was coming from a real place, but I didn't go all the way in with it as far as me just talking shit. But I do believe as an artist, I think it's so cool to really let it out. I don't think you should fabricate anything as an artist. Just be real. Let it come from a real place.
Right.
Because I have a lot of shit to say, and I talk a lot of shit.
Oh, he did that.
And I was holding back a little bit because I wasn't sure what the fuck I was doing. And Rock is sitting there building the track as we go along. I'm thinking I'm going to do the shit and leave, and then he'll finish it tomorrow, whatever. We actually finished the track right there. I've never seen no shit like that ever in my life. Ever.
That's what happened.
Rock Logic is that dude. Let me tell you, I did recording sessions where it took dudes 2-3 weeks. I'll get back to it later. And then the shit is trash. Rock Logic actually finished the track within an hour and a half and built it in front of me.
Yeah.
And he actually, the stuff that he built around it, it was everything I've envisioned. And he did it and brought it to life. So I said, damn, he's motivating me to talk more shit.
Right.
So I want to go back to Rock's house tonight. But I know it's not going to happen, but I need to talk some more shit.
Yeah.
He's motivating me to talk more shit.
And I'm like, listen, we need to do a whole album of this shit.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And I didn't know.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. Well, it's in that field, but here's where it gets strange, right? Because now we're going back to the old school with people like Millie Jackson, right? Who I grew up on because my aunt and of course my father played Millie all the time. But I remember back in '99 when they had the Black Lilies with the Jaguar Wrights and Jill Scotts and Jazzy Fat Nasties and all that stuff, and they would talk shit in the middle of their songs.
That's right.
Salute to the Queen, Millie Jackson. That's, to me, that's the Queen.
Right.
All day, yeah.
And I didn't realize all this shit started hitting me after we recorded and I got back on the road to go home. And I said, wait a minute. I can do this shit too.
There you go.
But I didn't think that was me. Because I'm a beatboxer.
Yeah.
And I try to rap. That shit was extremely a dub. I can't rap for shit, but I'm good at talking shit.
Yeah, and it was great.
You know?
It was great.
And I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of my, listen, salute to my family. I love my job, but I got to get the fuck out of that shit. I need to get back to the studio. I'm tired of seeing dead motherfuckers every day.
I'm like, and I wanted to ask him, so if you're in a funeral, right, do you have to like always like act unpleasant and sorry? Like, is that kind of the part of the job?
Well, I'm, no disrespect, but I am gifted at charming people.
Okay.
So
in a casket, how do you charm him? I just want to.
I don't charm them, but it's.
Oh, sorry, I got confused.
No. Sometimes I do talk to them. I'm like, yo, because they listen. Some of these motherfuckers is lucky to leave. We gotta stay alive. We pay taxes and shit. Being dead is not so bad sometimes. You know what I mean? You just can't come back. You know what I mean? So we're alive, we paying taxes, we feel pain and shit. This motherfucker out. That nigga's going.
I'm sorry because I've never done it before. I don't know how it is to be dead.
I never did it before.
So I'm good with playing taxes.
But I will tell you, I think I shared this with you earlier. I had a deja vu body. I said, I know we buried this motherfucker before.
Yeah, bitch came back twice.
I said, I know I buried this nigga like a couple of months ago. How did the body come back?
He's like, how he come back again?
And then I told my boss, I said, you ever had a deja vu body? She goes, no, Dread, something's seriously wrong with it. But I said, it's only me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then I had and then I know I gotta leave. Salute to my family, they look out, but I'm thinking of these stupid ideas. That's why it's time for me to go. Because I'm an entertainer by nature.
Right.
So I wanted to have like, you know how they have services? I had a theme, like they have a chapel. Right? Glory to God, hallelujah. Let's go, Dirty Baptist. So I wanted to have this theme where they can have like okay, you know how they, like when people pass and they do the slideshows?
Yeah.
Take it to the next level. We got to take it all the way there. We need holograms.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Of your loved one.
You trying to give people heart attacks, bro?
So you have a hologram and they can just be talking to you. Listen, I'm okay. I'm fine.
I'm in a better place.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's just that you can't do it with Haitians because they will fucking run out.
Yeah, they be like, zombie dust. Niggas just bug out and run.
Yeah, and then I wanted to do another one called FOW. Funeral on Wheels, right? You get an RV.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you have an RV
I'm sorry.
with a casket in it. Because elderly people shouldn't be able to leave their house.
Right, they can't make it.
They be having some people that are like, I'm talking about not like before I let go old. Before I let go, I'm talking about suck it to me old. I mean, like fossil. I'm talking about, I remember that night. You know,
right,
roots.
right,
yeah. like old. I mean, fossil. I mean, I'm talking fucking Morgan Freeman old.
Right, Chuck Berry.
You know, my ding-a-ling, da-doom. Remember that song?
Right, my ding-a-ling.
So I said, why don't we just bring a funeral service to them? That way they can just come outside and ask my cousin. She said, no, something's really wrong with you. So that's not going to work.
Yeah.
So it's time for me. It's time. I got to go.
She don't want to break the mold, though. You know what I'm saying?
I got to go.
Tell her to be adventurous. You got to step out.
Yes. But she doesn't. Did I say
new ideas in funeral technology?
Yeah, because they hire people. You know, they when they have services, sometimes they get doves and stuff like that. So I said, no, get hologram doves. But she's like, no, it's not. It's too far. So it's time for me to go because I'm looking at this shit as an entertainment.
Right.
That's not good. No. It's time for me to leave. I wanted to make business cards because my name is
entertaining.
Yes, my name is DOA. Though people don't know that DOA is my real name, Dread Odessa Archie, right? But I said, you know what? Maybe I can make prayer cards into business cards that have DOA on it.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, that's not good. That's death. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Listen, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I gotta tell you,
that shit is crazy.
I mean, I got a melancholy kind of sense of humor anyway from doing EMS. So I kind of view it the same way you view it, actually.
Yeah, but it's kind of sick, you know. But I'm around it, so my mind starts being creative. And then I told her we should have a Halloween theme.
right? On Halloween.
In a funeral home.
Yes. We put like some candy inside the urns. And then like when the kids come, welcome to
with a casket in the real body.
Yes.
Trying to make kids cry,
yes.
bro.
And then when they walk in the chapel, the guy wakes up. Welcome to the funeral home now. Would you like some candy, son? No. Because it's a funeral home. It's Halloween. It's haunted. And then we had fog all over the place.
Yeah,
just for
definitely.
one day, she was like, so my cousin goes, no, Dre, something's really wrong with you. I'm like, damn, you don't like none of my shit? I'm trying to take it to the next motherfucking level.
I'm trying to bring in customers.
So that didn't work. You know what I
I'm
mean?
promoting.
So, yes.
Stuff like that at the funeral. I mean, at the graveyard at Woodlawn.
No, but see,
Yeah.
now I'm glad you brought that up because now, I'm into the battle rap. So I said, damn, wouldn't it be cool? Because they talk about bodies. And I said, maybe we should have a battle on the graveyard. Right on the graveside, we can battle. I said, you know what? I got to get out of there because everything I'm thinking of surrounds death.
Right.
It's time for me to Rock, help me.
I'm
We
just
gotta make a
saying.
hit record.
I'm just saying that I think that you should probably bring death into your stand-up because that shit's funny as fuck.
You think so?
It. Yeah. You know how to handle it. You would absolutely probably, and you have the best perspective on it. Just understand that. I do it as I teach, and I'm teaching about death and resuscitation, and I make a lot of jokes, bro. And people
You're funny. You're
people
funny
be
as
laughing.
fuck. Rock Logic is funny. You're funny as fuck.
Yeah, people be laughing and shit. So, and there's no shame in it. And I'm like, you got to make the subject light. You know what I'm saying? And it makes the lesson a little bit easier. But I just wanted to say that because you did that song that you did the other night, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I know you got stuff that you got to do.
No, you don't got to leave.
But no, I'm gonna get Roy Allen the seat.
No, it's a pleasure for me to sit here and hear you.
Roy want to take a break. I get you.
It's a good seeing you.
Are you wearing Josie and the Pussycat ears?
Yeah.
Oh, you look like Josie.
Okay.
No, now she got to really come on camera.
Okay. All right. So this is what goes on when I'm not around. Got it.
Tell him the name of the
check.
song. Tell him the name of the song.
Oh.
He named it. Watch this. Welcome.
What is it called?
It's called Welcome Home.
You ruined everything.
No.
Oh, no.
The track that we did.
Oh yeah. Did y'all play that?
He played it.
Oh, you did? Yeah, that shit is dope.
It's called Welcome Home.
Yeah, it's
bitch.
called Welcome Home, bitch. Right?
Yeah,
That's the song.
Welcome Home, bitch. It's coming in right now. Oh. Welcome home. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my new track called Welcome Home, bitch.
Oh, you gotta play from the top.
Bitch.
Come on, play it one more time. Play it one more time, and then mute the mics. You gotta mute the mics because it's funny.
Let me call you back. This is coming in right now. Oh, welcome home, bitch. I know I called you a bitch, and I know at the beginning of our relationship I wasn't always the coolest nigga in the world, but we go way, 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 way back. You know what I mean? And for you to do a nigga this dirty, yeah, I know I'm drinking. What the fuck you expect a nigga to do? Sit here and fucking eat soup? Goddamn right I'm getting my drink on, bitch. You got me feeling like a bitch right now. Like a bitch ass nigga sitting up waiting for your dumb ass. Damn, that shit was good. Fuck it. But I feel stupid though. Cause I let that shit rock for a minute, you know what I mean? Coming home 2:45 in the morning and gonna tell me you with your girlfriend? Are you fucking dumb? And no, I'm not that type of nigga's gonna call your girl. Hang up the fucking phone. Cause I can smell the shit. You smell like fucking all day. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you like this though. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna do you dirty. I could wipe my ass and shit slap you right now, but I'm not even gonna do that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to know why you gonna fuck around on a nigga and still come home? I mean, keep it moving. But you know what? I'm out. I'm just gonna leave, pack all my shit, and keep it moving. No. Get your hands off me. Don't try to fucking stop me right now. What are you, nuts? Bitch, you cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, get your hands off me. Stop trying to fucking kiss up on me and all that goofy shit. Bitch, stop crying. Them fake ass tears. Like on some real shit. Stop playing with me, yo. Get your hands off me. Nah, I'm dead. Nah, for real. Stop playing, man. Like, for real, like really, just stop playing. Oh, okay. So you gonna? Oh, okay. So you really? Stop fucking pulling my pants down. Stop pulling my pants down. Yo, stop. Oh shit. Oh shit.
fucking bitch. You motherfucker. Oh shit. Oh shit, this bitch. You think cause you wanna give me some fucking head, this is gonna stop me from fucking, you motherfucker. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Produced by Rock Logic, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
DOA's
my
in the
God.
building. That was my first actual talking shit track.
Yeah, I love
So
that.
what do you
shit.
guys think, man?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Gary D?
It was good, bro.
Chinks, how you feel about it, Chinks?
We got NY Piffy in the chat. He says this is golden.
It's golden, baby.
Yo, salute to my man Pippy.
Listen, we definitely need to do an album. Like,
we gotta do a whole thing.
Yeah, we gotta do a whole project, bro.
Okay, salute to my man Piffy, man, on a check-in. So I got to do an album with it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
we gotta do a
yeah,
whole
yeah,
project. Come on.
So keep in mind,
We're
right?
gonna call the album "From the Mind of DOA."
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take a picture and have the top of his head popped off with his brains coming out. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be from the mind of DOA.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hot.
Jesus. Lord have mercy. The brains and shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying?
And then I started bugging out at work, right? And all this, when I start thinking, it gets dangerous. So I'm sitting there and I'm listening to the track and I'm like, wait a minute. I may have gotten something here. So I said, damn, can Rock reach out to Big Daddy Kane? Maybe we can do a track. And I said, no. I know where I'm going with this. No, let me stick to the comedy. I'm not no pimp. Yeah, baby, I was just coming home and I just wanted to drink your bath water. No, we can't do that. That's not happening.
Right.
That's not happening. Nope, that's not.
Give him the buzzer.
That's not. Give me another buzzer. I started thinking like I was like, yeah, baby, I remember the night when you came home and I just felt like looking into your eyes and I just want to drink your tub water. I even drink your toilet water because you all the shit. No. That's not gonna happen. So
You all the shit.
because you all the shit. No, so I said no. We're not gonna do that, right?
Nah,
so
man.
I'm gonna try to keep it funny. And ladies and gentlemen, Rock Logic and myself are working on a project, but this is what it is, and it's gonna be a new journey for DOA. So
That's what's up. See, good.
yeah, salute. I want to say a special shout out to Robin. Who's also a fabulous producer, has a great mind of really seeing things from a whole nother perspective, and she actually inspired me to actually put the comedy snippet that we played earlier.
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
So that was your first time seeing me do stand up. So
And it was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah, sensible and it was funny. So
Right, cool. So what we're gonna do now? Hold on, let me just text her. We're gonna have Ray Diva. I'm gonna text her now because this is what we do live. We text and shit. We're gonna have Ray Diva, fabulous comedian, from Baltimore. I've known her for about 15 years, and she's absolutely funny. So you could put the face. Matter of fact, play one of her shorts.
Word, she's coming in, right?
She's gonna call.
Okay. Okay. You synced up to the roadcaster?
Nigga gonna tell me last week you were cute. Nigga gonna say you look like showing up from the last grade. Nigga gonna tell me last week you look cute. Nigga gonna say you look like showing up from the last grade. Nigga gonna tell me last week you look cute. Nigga gonna say you look like showing up from the last grade.
To the
So-
Bluetooth.
No, that's cool. I already linked it up.
All right, cool.
I'm just waiting for her to call. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's Ray Diva. We're just gonna wait for her to call in because she's in town. She's actually in New York. I believe she's hanging out with talent, and they got some shows that they're doing. So, we started off a little late. So she doesn't call. Just in case she doesn't call, it's not her fault. We ran a little late, but I did text her for her to call in. Fabulous comedian, man. One of the funniest females in the game. I had a pleasure of working with her.
Yeah, that little clip was actually funny.
Yeah.
it was actually funny.
Yeah, Ray Diva been doing her thing for a long time. So until she calls, we're gonna continue to talk shit. How do you feel about the? I know people are probably tired of talking about it, but your man losing money. He losing money.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Rock.
I got to tell you, Here's how I feel about it. Let me just kind of get into it. It's a two-sided coin, really. Number one, he didn't say anything that wasn't true. Let's just start with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody jumped up and was like, no, we're going to debunk what he's saying. What he's saying is not true. Nobody said that. You know what I'm saying? He just said what was true, and then cancel culture kicked in. Now, he's a bugged out fella. There's no doubt about it. But what I don't like, and what I'm seeing is I don't like the fact that, and particularly black people are just abandoning him, and they're laughing, and they got shit to say about the dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like that. My personal feelings on how I feel about him, you would never hear publicly. You know what I'm saying? I would never have it in a forum. I would always support him. And, it's a shame that, number one, that they closed his school, Donda Academy. Yeah, they did. They closed his school, so all those students now have to go to another school. And then on top of that, here's where it gets really fucked up. And this is what I'm saying, right? What we're looking at is a modern version of a slave being punished, and anybody around him is being punished. So now the children of Donda School aren't able to participate in certain basketball activities now. The special camps, I guess, that happen. Yeah, they're like, if you go to these special camps, you can't go to these special basketball camps because you went to Kanye, you went to Yeezy's school. Wow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And like that.
I'm distracted. Renee's over there purring and shit.
She's like, yeah, they did all that. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, that to me, number one, the parents of Donda need to stand up. That's number one, because the kids don't have anything to do with what Kanye said. You know what I'm saying? And these kids are ranked number 3 and number 8 and number 4 in high school, in the rankings that they rank them in high school as talented basketball players. So you're gonna mess with these kids' career because the owner of the school said some foul shit? You know what I'm saying? I can see if you went, all right, you know what, y'all can participate, but you can't wear your Donda jersey or something. You know what I mean? Like, but it's not, you can't participate no more because of what he said. These kids had nothing to do with that. So what we're looking at is modern day punishment of a slave happen. You know what I'm saying? And then also, we're getting a lesson, right? Go ahead and fuck with them motherfuckers if you want. Look at what happened to him.
Exactly. So
look at him get his foot cut off.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So here's the thing, Rock, right? And Gary and Chinks, right? And Royale. Without the E. Royal. Here's the thing. You have to be careful what you say out your mouth. Mm-hmm. All war is fair, right?
All war is fair. So that's why it's war.
The best thing to do is hit the kids and let them suffer for it because of his actions. And he has to live with that. Now, I'm not saying what he did was wrong, but it's a way to play the game.
Right.
Somebody had interviewed him. I don't know the name of the gentleman that he was talking with, but he said to the guy.
Was that the live the other day?
It was a white guy, right?
Yeah.
He said
with Pierce.
Huh?
With the English guy, Pierce?
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
And he said to the guy, you should be getting advice from me because I have more money than you. This is what he said to the guy.
Right.
I mean, that's...
But there's, oh man, I gotta see.
No, go ahead, Gary.
My take on this situation is that, first of all, I think that when it came to the anti-Semitic stuff,
Just move up to the mic for me, Gary, please.
You do the same shit.
Thank you. All right.
Shout out to the chat. If you're in the building, thank you for all the support, and please share the live. Thank you.
So my take on the whole situation is that when it came to the anti-Semitic stuff, when he said that Jews own everything, like, media and entertainment, he was right? He didn't lie about that, right? He could have said...
That's why nobody rebuked it.
But wait.
Go ahead.
He could have said, look, if you don't, you could go on Google and Google all the top companies and you see who own who. I think the problem was when he said, I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on the Jews. That right there is what lit the whole firestorm.
Okay.
right? Because now that hold on, Rox.
No, go ahead. I'm not interrupting you.
Right.
I just had a question.
But that's inflammatory, right? Like that's
Gary gets so he loves this. He
ahead,
means it. Go ahead, Gary. I'm sorry.
But so that's inflammatory, right?
Right.
Because and look, with the Jews, when it comes to anti-Semitism, to them, not us, anything that's said that makes them feel uncomfortable, that's what they deem anti-Semitic. Right?
Okay.
Look, when Michael Jackson did They Don't Care About Us. He said, Jew me, sue me, right?
Right. Right.
It's known in the business world that the Jews like to sue. That's not a lie.
Right.
That's not a lie. So going back to Kanye, for him to say, I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on the Jews, that's inflammatory. So, of course, that was going to be that was the lightning rod to just kind of...
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's roll with that.
Go ahead.
I'm going with that.
All right?
But then he goes to Skechers to go get more Jewish money.
Yeah, well...
Okay, so what was that?
But see, like,
What the fuck is going on with him?
But see, he obviously, I think it's understood that he has some issues there. Clearly, he doesn't. He doesn't want. And see,
You did the research?
you just said
Live that he did,
you just said something.
days ago. Did you see the live interview he did?
No.
You just
He did
said
a live. I have to send you the link. He's talking to this white guy and this white lady. I don't know who they are. I tagged you in the area. You didn't see
yeah. I think I was watching it. So you had just said.
the stuff he's talking. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with Gary tonight. Yeah, he fuck your shit up, son. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm offended in my own shit. Nah, go ahead, Gary.
You had just said something very interesting, where it's like being accountable for what you say, right? And he doesn't want to listen to anybody. In his mind, and he said, like, I got more money. Like, I got more money than you, so you need to listen to me. You know, when he did the stuff with Gap, like about a couple weeks ago, when he had the meeting with the Gap guy, and he's like, look, I'm not listening to anybody broker than me. Like, that's ignorance. Which major CEO is going to say that? Clearly not Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, even, oh my God, what was the guy that was the CEO of GE? Well, a lot of the top billionaire CEOs, they'll tell you they're not the smartest guy in the room. It takes a team. He clearly doesn't want to. He feels that because you don't have as money like him, then you can't tell him anything. And he said it.
Yeah, I get that. And it's moronic. But go ahead, deal.
But that's like, look, there's a quote from Machiavelli, right? You know, you got to have wise. You got a great prince listens to his wise counsel.
Right. What do you say about this?
He doesn't listen to anybody.
DOA?
He needs to shut the fuck up.
I agree.
Now hear me out. Hear me out. I understand freedom of speech. I understand him speaking the truth. Now what? What I'm saying to you is, he's speaking the truth, his truth. Now what?
Well, look. I mean, look. Oh,
I'm just saying.
But look at what. Okay, see, here's the fire. What? Look at the magnitude. Now, to him, he probably feels like, I don't care what happened, right? Maybe, as some people say, oh, he planned this. Okay, give him the benefit of the doubt. He planned this, right? This major fallout, like you had Ari Emanuel, the CEO of Endeavor, one of the 3 largest talent agencies, write an op-ed in the Financial Times, right? Talking about what Kanye did. Who reads the Financial Times? The super rich, right? The super rich, right? So they read the financial. They are the ones that's invested in all these major entertainment corporations. A lot of them are Jewish. That's just real, right? So he wrote an op-ed there. Then you had the CEO of United Talent Agency. They don't want to deal with him anymore. CAA, Brian Lord, they cut him off.
But we all saw this coming.
So my question to you guys is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he has a plan. I think he just said whatever. He has no plan. If you're gonna cause a war, you gotta strategize.
Hey, see, listen, that's my exactly.
Who's to say this is not part of his strategy?
Correct. I don't really think it's over.
This is bigger than Kanye.
How is this, bro? Listen, let me tell you something. He had.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Ray Diva. Sorry about that.
No, go.
Don't you mean?
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you live right now, Queen. Salute to Ray Diva. Everybody clap.
Welcome.
Ray Diva's in the house.
Put the flyer on. Huh?
Oh, that sounds like a stadium audience right there. I like
That's how we do it here.
Listen, Ray Diva, I apologize to you. We started off a little late because we niggas. But we here.
I'm used to another nigga production, so I'm good.
No doubt, man. Ray Diva, I got Gary Fax in the building. I got Chinks on the board. I got Gary Fax. And I got Royal in the building. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Queen, one of the funniest comedians coming out of Baltimore. Am I correct?
Yes, Baltimore.
Baltimore, Miss the Queen, Miss Ray Diva, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I can't believe I'm talking to Show Enough right now. Show Enough, the Shogun of Harlem.
I was listen. That really happened to me. Like, and dude really thought he was doing something. I was like, damn, like, where am I at in life? That I'm showing up from last night.
So wait, this dude is actually rapping to you, and he thought that was a compliment.
Yeah, he really said, like, you look cute. But it was a bunch of things that happened to make me bring that to the stage. Because I had another coincidence. Okay, so I don't know if you guys been to Baltimore, but we have squeegee boys. They stand on the corner. They try and wash their windshields for tips.
Right.
Even when you don't want your windshields washed, you motherfuckers will harass you. Sometimes they'll beat you up like it's a thing, right?
Right.
So, after he said that, I'm in my car. Squeegee boy comes up. I nod my head like, no, thank you. He commenced to put in a heart on my windshield with the squeegee, right?
Right.
I'm like, oh my God, these motherfuckers doing it. Can I cuss?
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, because it sounded like this nigga was.
You can say motherfucker,
Sound like this nigga was talented.
Yeah.
I see these motherfuckers do the most. Now, I was going to give him some change, but I really didn't have none. So he comes to the window and hand me a card with his Cash App on it. I'm like, oh my God, these motherfuckers are bad. Right? But not only do he hand me a card with his Cash App, he said, hey, Ma, you sexy. If your man ever acts up, give me a holler. I'm like, yo, nigga.
Wow.
If my nigga acts up and you are my option, we staying together, motherfucker. Like, you keeping us in a relationship, bitch. Like, I couldn't even believe that shit. I'm like,
Oh,
yo, where
shit.
the fuck am I in life at this point? It's crazy.
That squeegee niggas is hollering and giving you the card like, yo, call me, Ma, if your man act up. Like, really? Like,
Shorty
wow.
was probably every bit of 18. You homeless. Like, where am I? Yo, like, I was like, this
How we doing
crazy.
this?
Ray
Wow,
Diva,
I
you
love
funny as fuck, man. So what you been up to, love? How long we known each other? What, 10, 15 years?
I looked at Facebook. I've actually been doing stand-up for 13 years. I feel like I've been knowing you for 11.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Clap it up for
I
that.
was thinking too much time. Yes.
You know, I wanted to say this to you for a long time. I never got a chance to say this. You are one of the most funniest, genuine females I met in the game.
Really, I appreciate that.
Your personality is enormous. You're like a breath of fresh air, right? And you and what's my man, Larry Lancaster, showed me so much love when I went out to Baltimore, man. You showed me so much love. I'm looking forward to working with you in the near future.
I hope you do come through. Like, no, and for real, like, yo, we have to link up and get you in back in Baltimore because, you know, you talented. Like, New York has some of the most talented comedians to me. Y'all niggas do everything. Y'all rap, y'all do comedy, y'all write, y'all do podcasts, y'all motherfuckers detail cars. Like, it's nothing to niggas. Y'all niggas do everything. Y'all beat motherfuckers up. Like, I love New York. I do. Y'all comedians are talented.
Big shout out to Ray Diva.
Yeah, salute to Ray Diva. And You and Larry was actually the first ones to book me out in Baltimore, so I appreciate that.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
that was my first time. I had brought comedian Lloyd with me that day. With me, rest in heaven to Lloyd. And it was I had such a fabulous time. Just treating me with such gratitude and professionalism. And I remember you had a podcast you was doing back then too. So thank you for inspiring me to do what I do as well, to get behind this mic. You know what I'm saying? So tell me what's going on with you, love. Like what's going on?
It's a lot of crazy shit. That podcast was called the Live Wyatt Morning Show.
Right.
And we really was the Breakfast Club back then, like for real.
Right.
But it didn't work out because it's a result of being with people who don't know business. And so we put a lot of time and energy into that podcast, that show,
right,
and we made not one dime.
Wow.
Right, because the guy that was putting this together and who had all the equipment, he didn't know how to market us. And the crazy thing is, he worked for Def Jam.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Okay, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Right, so whole time he's getting us tickets to him and Kevin Lowry's boys. We going to BET Awards. I don't want to sit up in no motherfucking awards show around no rich motherfuckers broke. I need to get some money.
Right. I hear that, and I feel you on that.
Yeah, so it was just like we had to end that relationship. This nigga had us on the side of the van, and we ain't getting paid. Like, what? Whatever you put into wrapping that van, you could have gave us as a bonus, nigga. Like, it was just so stupid, but it is what it is.
Listen, man.
How long ago did you have the podcast, Mama?
We did that podcast for, almost 2.5 years.
And what year did y'all start it?
Oh, man. So you're talking 10 years ago.
Okay. So you're in 12.
10, 11 years ago.
Like 2012, 2011. Okay, that's crazy.
So this was before people were even doing it heavy.
Right. You're at the forefront of it.
Reason why, we should have progressed.
Okay.
I mean, you can still do it, Ray. I mean,
Oh, I have a podcast now.
What's the name of it?
It's called Ray Diva's World. But don't even but don't even Google it, because I'm about to do a whole transformation. Like, I'm about to move to another studio. I'm about to switch up my everything, because getting views on podcasts is extremely hard.
Yeah. It's a labor of love.
It really is, right?
Yeah, it's a labor of love for sure.
Especially if you're not controversial. Like,
right.
If you're not doing the whole Corey Holcomb shit or talking crazy,
right,
you got to come different.
I mean, I think that's one of the biggest problems. Like, we do a show on Friday night called The Real Discussion with Rock Logic, which is my show. And, and it's funny that you're saying that, because just last week, I was like, yo, I don't like doing the show no more. You know what I'm saying? And it was because we had been chasing the algorithm, right? We were algorithm chasing. What are they talking about this week? What's going on now, right? And we fell into this zone of wanting to get views and wanting to trigger the algorithm to get views. And the whole purpose I actually started the show was just to sit behind a mic on a Friday night and just talk shit with my friends about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
I was like, now I just became a slave again. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm a slave to the algorithm, and I'm trying to, if we're talking about the Kanye thing or this thing or whatever's going on in the news that week, we're doing it. And I'm like, this isn't where I started. When we first started, we had our own topics, and we just talked about relationships. We had relationship topics. We had housing authority topics. We had how you need to bury your mama topics, and I mean, just all kinds of stuff that we just talked about that had nothing to do with anything that anybody was doing on YouTube. And I'm an innovator by nature, so I don't like following.
Right, and I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get it, and that's the content I like to hear.
Right.
So when I said my podcast Ray Diva's World, I said I'm going to talk about the shit that I fuck with. Right. And if somebody watch it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't.
Right. Yeah, and that's how I feel. I feel exactly the same way you feel. I'm like, it should be freedom of your ideas and what you think about things. right? You're supposed to be getting your philosophy off. You don't got to chase the algorithm, you know what I'm saying? And when you chase the algorithm, if everybody's talking about the same thing, they're clicking on you for a little bit and then they don't really stay. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have content that people stay with me for 2 hours because the content itself is interesting.
Right, and I do mine for like 40 an hour. I do an hour, but I'm with you on that. Like I choose subjects, I choose my guests, and I just talk about the stuff that is important to me.
Right.
Because I know that even though people may not watch it now, I represent somebody.
Right, you find your tribe. You know, and once you find your tribe, you're good. There's thousands of people that fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? There's thousands of people that like your ideas. You just got to find your tribe. Once you find your tribe, you're gravy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So just, I'm making an announcement right here on DOA Show about tomorrow's show. We ain't talking no algorithm shit tomorrow. Tomorrow's show, The Real Discussion with Rock Logic, we will be talking about, we're going to give relationship advice, and we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we have to read in terms of people that actually sent in stuff about their relationships. And we're going to comment about that shit tomorrow. You know
what? I'm glad Ray Diva and Rock. Yeah. Let me say something. I'm glad you brought that up. Mm-hmm. So tonight we're gonna change the name of this fucking show.
What are we calling it?
We're gonna call. It's gonna be called the special guest comedian Ray Diva.
Okay, I like it. I love it.
You know why? Because I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. Come on, baby. Let's all not give a fuck. Let's all not give a fuck in this motherfucker.
Glory to God. Glory to God. All dirty Baptists in the building.
We just all not giving a fuck tonight.
No, because I got Ray Diva here. Mm-hmm. And I got the name. I'm sorry, Ray Diva, real quick. I got Ray Diva on the phone. Right. Fabulous comedian. Mm-hmm. And we're talking about Kanye, right? But I want people to know who she is.
Right. So talk about right.
So we're gonna change the name. Special guest comedian Ray Diva. That's the name of the show.
Okay.
It's all about you.
And you fine as fuck. I don't interview no ugly ass women.
Correct.
Because they make your day go slow. They make your day go slow. They always asking for money. But thank you, Ray Diva.
Actually, I'm on my weight loss journey, so I'm gonna be real.
No, don't lose too much weight. Yes. You're gonna get a skinny neck. Yeah. No. Thick is in. It's just the winter's coming. Yeah. I don't want you to lose your neck and your head get bigger. Don't do it. No.
Gang, I'm gonna punch out on y'all. I gotta run down the block. Chinks, make sure at one point you play the Turkey Drive commercial.
Yeah, for sure.
About the Turkey Drive, and you guys all do your drops tonight.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna do a second set.
All right.
I just gotta run and get some paperwork for my job. It was very nice meeting you, Ray D.
Likewise.
And hope to see you soon.
He was making a point about the algorithms, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, when you chase the algorithms, you chase their stupidity, because that's what the algorithms chase is bullshit and dumbness.
That's right.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of a victim of that. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, we all did.
I ain't gonna lie.
I think we all did. But at one point, it just became, I just realized that the whole reason why I even wanted to do podcasting was to have the freedom to speak my mind.
True.
Right? And my truths and things that I believe in and things that I care about and right, and that you can get something from it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm throwing the algorithm out the window. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got a lot of subscribers, and that's nice, and people view. And I think that we'll do better with the real shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
There you have it, live in the control room.
I'm punching out, y'all. I'll see you later. Rock Logic's out!
All right, Rock.
Give us 2 minutes, Diva. Just give us 2 minutes. Oh, don't skip.
Pardon us, Ray. We doing some ghetto shit right now. Welcome to Ghetto Thursdays. What happened, James?
Yeah. You good?
Okay. We good now?
Yeah, you straight.
So, Ray, like, what's going on with you, man? We got any shows coming up and stuff?
I got a lot of things going on, and I'm just so grateful to God,
Right.
I'm able to still be doing stand-up full time. That's not easy when people don't know who the fuck you are.
Right.
I don't care how many people know me. It's millions more that don't fucking know me. So,
right. Listen, Ray.
It's just a constant grind. You know what this is. How long have you been in the game?
Damn, as far as comedy or the game period?
Yeah.
I got started, honestly, I originally started in 96. And,
Damn.
yeah, I remember my...
Man, how old are you, like 83?
Yeah, I'm a fossil. Yeah, me and Morgan Freeman's the same age.
Shut the hell up. No, y'all not.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I remember that night.
No, because Black don't crack, and you don't look. I don't know how old you are, but
I'm gonna be 52 in December. December 4th is
you
my
don't
birthday.
look. You don't look that age. Period.
Ain't no Black don't crack, but we do smoke the motherfucker. I'm just playing. Look, but on some serious shit, what happened? I'm gonna tell you the story.
Okay.
In '96, I did my first show. That's when I met Miles. I started out with Vets.
Miles Green.
Miles Green. Okay. So when I got on stage during that time, I did it at a church, which is right down a few blocks down from my family's funeral home, and I was talking about my initials, DOA. It was me, Dean Edwards, Miles, Sugar Bear, may he rest in peace, and a couple other comedians I can't recall. But I started out with Vets. But what happened was, I was a hip hop artist first. I'm a beatboxer, so that was my thing. So I decided, I did comedy for a short period of time, and then I jumped back into my hip hop shit, and I created a group called MB 2000, which stands for More Beats 2000, which was a beatbox assemble.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And so we started a beatbox assemble, and I started, jamming with the Roots and doing different shows and all kinds of shit. And then, I got back into comedy in 2006.
Okay.
I went to acting school in 2005, graduated in 2008. But in 2006, I got that itch. And I just started, I've been on ever since.
That stays you calling you, don't it?
No, that itch. I got that itch again.
It's like heroin. Like, it's something you cannot shake. It's so hard to shake.
Yeah. And so I'm a comedian, but comedian, beatbox, whatever you want to call me, I love the stage, right?
Right.
So I remember when I came across you, your style of comedy is different because you're from Baltimore, so your shit is like, you come from the gut. You got a different swag and a different perspective of comedy. You're raw, you're authentic, and you have a whole nother perspective than any female I've seen. Like, you have your own voice, your own perspective. You don't sound like no other.
Everybody don't fuck with it though. That's a crazy thing if you say that, because everybody doesn't. I don't know what it is about. Sometimes when you keep it 100, people want you to be different because they want you to fit in their box.
Right. Well, Ray, you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what you do. And this is just my personal opinion. You keep doing what you do. Hold on, somebody's calling me. You keep doing what you're doing. Stick to your guts. Stick to your perspective. You have your own voice. Now, you being a woman and a mother coming from Baltimore, there's a lot of shit you can talk about.
A whole lot.
And you need to start talking about that more. Because you're a woman in this game. Very strong woman, I may add. So It's important that you speak from your perspective. Share your story. Because, see, most comedians, we have a lot of pain, right?
A lot.
But we know how to make that shit funny. But it's okay to get serious on stage, too. You ain't got to preach to the choir.
Yeah, but I still throw that shit in there. Because it's real life out here. And people don't want to come. And that's where I find a lot of comics still. Because they don't bring their authentic self to the stage.
Right.
When I come to the stage, I'm going to talk about my ex-husband, dating and married. And I'm going to bring up the fact that my youngest son was hooked on pills and shit. Like, I bring that type of shit to the stage because it's not just happening with me.
Right.
True, very true.
Ray Diva, we got Miss Royal. Her name is Royal.
Hi.
Hey, Miss Royal, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. And it takes courage to bring those kind of stories to the stage. Because I'll never forget the first time I brought my son's addiction to the stage. I didn't even know if it was going to be funny or not. I'm like, I found out my son was getting high because I seen him getting beat up on IG Live today. And not that I didn't know if it was going to be funny, but I wanted to share the story because at that point I had been through a lot with my son.
Right.
So the funny part, well, what people found to be funny is I wasn't mad that he got beat up on live. I was just mad that I had to go ask the little young nigga that beat him up on live. I had to go talk to his mother about taking the post off of Instagram. And that story alone had people dying laughing. I'm like, they laughing at this shit and this is my pain. Like, but I realized then that I have to keep it authentic on that stage.
Yes.
You never want to accuse me of stealing because when I bring to the stage is my life.
As you should. People don't understand. Can you turn me down a little bit? It's a little loud. Thanks. What people don't understand, yeah, that's cool. What people don't understand is that when you look at the go way back, right? Richard Pryor, right?
Right.
During that time period when Richard Pryor would be on stage sharing his testimony, do you know the average person didn't realize he was telling the truth?
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
A long time.
That's right.
He said, "Yeah, I sucked a dick before." Pause. And it was like, but he really did.
Wow. I know that part.
He missed it.
Because his grandmother was a madam.
Oh, that's right.
And
Yep.
just turn me down a little bit. This is super loud.
Raise your mic. Raise your mic up a little bit.
Mine?
No,
Okay.
my mic is loud. It's 1, 2.
You can raise it like
You can tell he's not a rapper because he would be like, "Turn me up."
No, it's nothing to do with that.
I know. I'm just joking.
Hello? No, I know you're joking, and you're beautiful. I don't sit next to no ass woman. There we go. That's cool.
All right.
Y'all can hear me? All right.
Yep.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check. Let me stop. So when Richard Pryor was sharing his stories, the average person didn't even know he was telling the truth. That's what a lot of comedians are afraid of. To me, the ones that I come across, I know a lot of comedians, Ray Diva, that are really, really funny, but they hold back because they don't want people to know their flaws. That's what comedy is about. Sharing your pain. Like, you got to let people know what you've been through because there's people out there that can relate to you.
It may not be that they're afraid. They might be more afraid of how it's received. I think.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. I speak to some of these comedians and they be afraid that I don't want people to know my dirt.
They're afraid that they won't get laughter. See, sometimes chasing laughs.
Yes.
That's what I learned from Tony
It's like
Wood.
chasing the algorithms that Rock was talking
Tony
about.
Wood told me, "Don't be afraid of silence," because I was always afraid of silence. Because I felt if the crowd get quiet, I'm not doing my job.
Now they listening.
But Tony Wood, let me know, like, don't be afraid of silence. That joke about my son, I was afraid because in me discussing, I got to go to his mother and this ghetto bitch named Daphne. And any ghetto bitch named Daphne is a piece of work. I'm like, this bitch got 11 kids and 3 of them dead. Like, and I'm like, is people going to judge me?
Wow.
Like, no. But
That shit is funny.
It's true though, right?
But this
Sorry.
is the thing. I'm scared to say it because I'm like, is they going to be like, oh, she talking about dead kids? But I wasn't saying it to talk about the dead kids. I'm saying it to show what kind of bitch I'm about to walk on her porch and deal with.
Right.
And you talk about your son, more importantly,
and
your family.
Yeah. Exactly. And then I had another thing, like, I don't know how much I can talk about my family because I didn't know at what point would they feel a type of way. Now, my son is in recovery. He's been clean for almost 2 years now.
Thank God.
Thank
God.
God.
Round of applause for that. That's what's up.
Yes.
God is good, right?
Grace of God. Yes, all the time. And every day is a challenge for people in recovery. So every day I just wake up and pray like, he never hit that shit again. Pop some pills because them pills is a detrimental to the black community.
Definitely.
In a whole.
I mean, he made songs. Somebody, was that Nicki Minaj had the song about the pills? Pills and something?
Yeah.
It's very, very,
But Future, Little Baby, all of them, all these artists are promoting that agenda.
They've been
and
doing
it's
it for a while,
destroying our
too.
community.
Yes. That and the lean.
Yeah.
Oh, the lean, that's been around for years.
It's been like they have it implemented almost like product implementation in TV shows.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just that you don't know what you're getting in the pills. Like, I had to become a damn. Sorry, I got a little cough. I had to become a scientist. I'm like, what is in this shit? People telling me, oh, it's fentanyl in it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
It's what is it? Amphetamines. Like, those pills are. It makes these guys' face turn change. If you see a pill popper, their whole face has changed.
Wow. And there's a lot of money in that.
Yeah.
People are getting money.
And these are the same pills that they're using for painkillers, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. A lot of them are.
Wow. That's crazy. I mean, there are people dying every day. These young kids, it's a different world now. You know, we really have to be careful and monitor our children. Yeah. You know what I mean? And one thing I want to share.
Back to the monitoring, though. Even with the best of monitoring, society somehow and social media Now, my youngest son is the only child that I'm aware of, and you know, I pretty much know my kids that ever dabbled into drugs. And he came from a stable home. It wasn't like he was out here wilding.
Just to let you know, Ray Diva, I'm getting text messages. People are saying you are fucking funny.
Oh,
I'm dead ass serious. Because you have to understand, like,
thank you.
A lot of the comedians that I know personally that I'm really intrigued with are natural funny motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You are naturally funny motherfucker. Like, you just funny. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I try not to be, because, you know, off the stage, I'm a serious motherfucker.
But see, I'm glad you said that. So for those that are tuning in, let me inform you guys. Most comedians, real comedians, are serious individuals. Like, we don't walk around clowning all day. Like, I hate when motherfuckers say, yo, you a comedian? Tell a joke. I be wanting to slap the shit out of them. That's not the shit you ask a comedian. Tell me a joke.
No, definitely not.
So I know you gangster, Ray Diva. I know you gangster.
No, and it's not even that. It's just that the world, you know, we have a lot. If you decide to do stand-up, you're a different special motherfucker. And I don't mean it always in a good way. It means you probably mental. Because this is the most abusive line of work that you could ever choose to be in.
That's right. And I just want to get into the chat real quick. We got Yo Rap Review. He says, yo, she's gangsta. Her jokes can bring awareness if the people know that it hits home. Word.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like this is a game that you're never guaranteed to get back what you put into it. And that's the hard part, because you can sacrifice everything in your life and still never hit that big TV screen, still never be on Netflix, never be on HBO, still never be on Comedy Central, and can be funnier than all the motherfuckers.
Well, that's only because you didn't sell out. You telling a story that's going to deliver a whole nother mother from a situation that she probably had no idea how to handle.
Yeah.
What I want to do, like, I want to call you sometime this over the weekend, right? If you're not busy, I want you to send me some comedy snippets of you, if you could find some.
Okay. And you know I don't try. You know I do that on purpose. I really don't put out a lot of my content.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I don't care. I mean, I'll send you something. But these people in the game,
bite your shit. They bite your shit.
Instagram comics, they will take your set from online, turn it into memes, turn it into videos.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
They do TikTok, shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all motherfuckers is horrible.
I know, this generation that we're dealing with now.
They do that with anything, just to let you know. They do that with anything. And those are the people that just want to chase clout. They don't have no substance.
Yeah, and they use other people's content, and whole time y'all getting millions of views. Y'all don't know that was Ray Diva that said that 9 years ago on YouTube. Or y'all don't know that was D Dread Archie saying that's it 20 years on fucking Facebook. Like, they take the content, remix it, and put it out as original. And then they get paid while you sitting up there working for $50.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the game now. You know what I mean? So what the control room is doing is I'm gonna start promoting all the comedians that I fucks with.
Yes.
Straight up.
Right.
So like, I'm gonna be showing nothing but comedy snippets on the show every Thursday.
Right.
Continuously. You know what I mean? So just shorts. Like it don't have to be like 5 minutes of stuff, whatever. But just you know what I mean? Just show me because I want to promote. I want to promote my people. You see, I'm one of those comedians. I'm not a hater. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of them.
I want to. Well, look, man, you talking to a brother. I'm not. That's not even in my nature. It's not even in my blood.
Right.
I'm not even built like that. It's not my anatomy. I'm not even designed like that. I try to show love to all my people. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted you to be on the show, because it's important for people to know who Ray Diva is. Right. And you definitely are a diva. And you're funny as fuck.
But I'm not. I am, but I'm not. Like, I'm so down to earth. But to your point about, you were saying, don't listen to these people. Even comedians will try and dim your light, because they have their own insecurities.
Same thing in the music business.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys have a question for Ray Diva?
Yeah.
I could talk to Ray all night. Literally.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? You have any questions?
I don't really ask too many questions, but I'm just really moved by this. So I told you this already. The stories behind the comedians that I hear, I'm so moved by it. It's so inspirational. It takes a lot for a woman to get up there and make a joke about something she can be really painful. Her heart is broken inside. So I really commend you for that.
Yeah, and I'm speaking for a headliner not too long ago at the Stress Factory, and he wasn't feeling my shit. Not that the people didn't laugh, the people fuck with me. But he got back online, and I heard this through the grapevine that he said my material was low hanging fruit.
He said what?
And I'm like, bitch.
Hold on. Say that again, Ray. He said what?
He said that my material was low hanging fruit. And I'm like, listen, motherfucker, if I was dating and married, that's my experience.
Yes.
And so how dare you judge my experience by your experience? Because you've been in jail 17 years, motherfucker. We could talk a lot about you.
Alrighty then.
Ray Diva.
So, I'm like, if I want to talk about being married and dating, that's my fucking experience.
Exactly.
Bitch.
And it's a whole bunch of other women that do stuff like that. So you are helping. Don't let those people discourage you, because your story is helping other people. And they may not say it when they come to see you, but I guarantee you when they home looking at themselves in the mirror and they in the dark, your story is definitely going to illuminate their lives, a positive track, a positive direction.
I'm not a comedian to make myself above anybody, because whole time in my position, I feel like I have a lot of shortcomings. I'm praying to God every day that I can redeem myself to be in a better place in the afterlife. I'm not putting myself above anybody when I hit the stage. I'm just telling my truth. And if you fuck with it, you do. If you don't, then go sit your ass down.
And that's all it is, right? You don't have to criticize. Right. They don't have to criticize, but the fact that they spending time to criticize, that means a lot right there. They don't have the substance.
Right. And it's like this particular comedian, like, it was just low hanging fruit, and he treated me so motherfucking shady. Like, I had asked him, I'm like, okay, so me, I'm very humble.
I'm assuming I know who it is, right?
Right. I'm a very humble person. And I have a lot of respect for men and women in this business that have been able to make it work for them for years, because I know that's not easy. So I asked the motherfucker, I asked this ugly ass little Napoleon complex bitch. I was like, I said, well, tell me what you think. If you see something I can work on, let me know. That's the type of bitch I am, because you never know what somebody's going to say that's going to resonate in your mind at a later date, so that you could be a better person. Right. Well, he never said a word about anything. But what you ain't going to do is say I'm not funny, bitch, because when that show was over, them white motherfuckers was coming to ask and take pictures of me too. So don't act like you got up there and you sat in your little cubicle for an hour and you was such this motherfucking genius. You know, like you so above the world. Like I didn't appreciate that shit at all. But I learned from that, and I said I'll never let somebody else's insecurities or how they feel in me make me feel a type of way.
Well, in the entertainment business, I mean, because I've been in this 30 years, and I mean, I've dealt with music, film, TV, everything like that. You're gonna get artists that are gonna have insecurities, and some of them they may have it going on. But see, I think that the problem is that, you know, they don't give constructive criticism.
They don't know how.
Right? They don't see, because if someone tries to say something that's maybe a diss or offensive or try to downplay your talent, more times than not, it's their own insecurities. More times than not, they're threatened.
Yes.
Right? Now, anybody that has real talent and they see that, you know, if they see something wrong or see that you did something that they think is wrong or wasn't right, they'll pull you to the side and give you constructive criticism.
Very true.
From their own experience. And I've seen this happen with recording artists. I've seen this happen with actors. I've seen it happen with movie directors. So what it is that a lot of those kind of people, the ones that have insecurities, you know, they're never going to be able to give you constructive criticism. They're never and genuine, because also too, it's an energy, right?
Yes.
It's also an energy, because if you're going to feel like, wow, okay, this person's actually really helping me or telling me something that I could really use, and any good artist, right? They're not going to feel threatened, right? Because you know they want to help each other.
Especially from a woman. If you're a man,
right? And
that's a coward.
And if it's and from this issue that you're having with this guy, clearly a coward. Clearly has serious insecurity issues, and you were clearly threatening.
Well, here's the thing, right? Right. When I first started doing stand-up, I was like, it wasn't about the material. I was growing to situations on how to handle people, right? The first thing one of my dudes told me, he says, DOA, do not perform for the comedians. Perform for the people. You hear what I'm saying to you, Ray Diva?
Right.
Now, what's happening is when you get caught up, sorry to say, the chitlin circuit, and I love the circuit. Problem is, some of these comedians put themselves on it. They ordain themselves into believing you have to make them laugh, and they have to impress. You have to impress them.
No.
Exactly.
Right? Ray knows what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
So, fuck them. You get on stage and perform for the audience.
Right.
Fuck them.
Right.
The only thing I would say that I had to learn, like for instance, and this is some real shit. Let's say that you're opening up for someone, right? You open up for someone, and you know deep down you can really beast.
Right.
Sometimes one thing I will learn about this game, you don't want to make it harder for the headliner.
Right. Yep.
Because you want to get booked again. You don't want to outdo them. That's just facts. That's just the way it works. Unfortunately, I experienced me doing that, and I had a dude tell me in the middle of the set, "Yo, D, tone it down." In the middle of the set.
But how would you know? That should mean that the headliner gotta step his game up.
Exactly.
No, listen to me. You're absolutely right. But listen, because Ray knows what I'm talking about. When you are opening up for someone, I'm talking about the headliner that's booking you. They know that whether they know that you're funny or not, they are the headliner. Okay? I'm just saying. And I've done it. I've opened up for people and beast. Like, next thing you know, niggas ain't fucking with me. I didn't know.
Was you talented?
That's the game. True story.
But that's in every industry though.
I'm just saying.
I'm in commercial insurance and I go through that with my boss. Like I understand I have to tone down certain things with my work and she tried to criticize me, but I have to like be humble, and I try not to say nothing because if I open my mouth, it's gonna just totally destroy her.
Yeah, that's
and not that I'm trying to do this.
So
It's
Ray,
facts.
hold on, cause we got Ray on. I don't want to be rude. We got Ray on the phone.
That is gonna totally destroy the lady.
Word.
No, that's. I'm just saying at the end of the day, perform for the crowd. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if this particular guy was he headlining or was he hosting.
He was the headliner, and my thing is this:
you fucked it up. That's what happened. You beasted.
Say you don't like my content, because we already know comedy is subjective to individual basis.
Yes.
One person might laugh, and another person might be like, "That shit is not funny." You know this,
and somebody gonna cry.
Right. So, say you didn't like my content. It was still no reason to be shady at all. But people do that because they think they got a thumb on your destiny.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like, oh, she's never going to make it big enough that I'll have to go and say I didn't do this or I did. You never know what God, Allah, has in store for anybody.
You're so right.
Listen, Ray.
And that's the problem with people.
Yes.
Listen, I've been watching you for years.
I gotta see some of her
And
content.
you a beast, and we at that point now. Well, you can just throw your own shows.
And that's what I'm starting to do.
We're at that point now. I know I'm at that. I've been.
Are you coming to New York? When are you in New York?
Actually, Talent has me in New York. I think it's the 27th or the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. I'll let Dredd know because I definitely want to meet you.
Is that November?
November, yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay,
yes, November.
Okay.
November. I think it's like in the.
Is that the Atlantic City? I know they're doing something in Atlantic City, right? Is that the weekend?
I thought he said it was New York.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to check because girl don't give me the line. But I think he said it was New York.
Yes,
yeah, and I
love to come.
Yeah, the last time I was there, I was at Salsa with
Salsa con Fuego.
Yeah, with Dominique. That was probably like 2 months ago.
Oh
maybe.
Man, I wish I would have known. I would have went there.
Yeah, it was a good show. I love Dominique.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see you again. It's been some years.
Yeah, and I've transformed. I took a break. Like, people don't understand people's story in the game. My mother passed, my sister passed. Like, so I had a journey.
Yeah. My condolences. My condolences to you.
My condolences.
Yeah, no, thank you. It's all, it's life. We all go through certain things in life.
Listen, Queen, I can relate to that. I lost my pops this year, and 4 months later, I lost my sister. So I know. And
wow.
So, but this is the thing, right? This is how life works, right? As artists, we face so many challenges, and they don't understand. As artists, we're the most sensitive people on earth, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And when it comes to such as what we do as far as stand-up is concerned, we're facing so many obstacles. You got to deal with people that's going to criticize you, especially you being a woman in the business. You get it really hard. Pause. They make it harder for you because you're a female, and there's no need to elaborate on other things that they try to bring to the table, and you got to be like, nah, I'm here to work. You know what I mean? And I'm going to say this to you, and people that know me knows how I am. I give it up. You coming from Baltimore. It's a hard place. You're a mother.
Yeah.
You're a mother.
West Baltimore at that.
West Baltimore. You're raw and authentic. You're still here. You're still here doing what you love to do. Fuck them. Be raw and uncut. And when a motherfucker tries to disrespect you like that as a comedian online, you fire back. And you light that ass on fire. Fuck them.
I did. Well, see, and this is the thing. This is the thing. I didn't actually, and see, it's a lot of hearsay. And you know me, I don't let motherfuckers live rent free in my head. So I wasn't really sure, but according to his actions, I can believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and one person who said something to me about it, I'm gonna put it out there, was Teddy Carpenter. And so I was like, well,
is that his government?
No, you know why I started laughing?
He's
Oh.
legend in the game. That man's legend in this
Ted
game.
Carpenter, yeah, Ted Carpenter, yeah. Ted Carpenter, very cool dude. You know what's funny? As I keep it a buck. I was talking about, shout out to Ted Carpenter, but I was talking about,
Right.
I had mentioned Ted Carpenter to a friend of mine earlier today. It's funny that you mentioned his name. Because he was live on Instagram on his page. And someone, I think it was during the T.I. situation when T.I. tried to do stand-up or something.
He is doing stand-up. In fact, he was at Celtic and Fuego
He still at it.
Tuesday. Just this past Tuesday, T.I. was there. Matter of fact, he was there yesterday, too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, someone had mentioned, that shit fucked me up. So, I don't give a fuck. So, he was, somebody had brought up something about comedians getting booed. And they said, every comedian gets booed. And he said that's not true.
Now, I've never gotten booed. Now, motherfuckers done got silent. But I ain't never got booed.
Oh, well, I've gotten booed.
T.I. got booed in Brooklyn.
I've gotten booed.
It's just as bad as booed, though. I mean, sometimes I'd rather for you to boo me. At least I know you listening.
Well, I'm going to say this. And it sounded like, from his perspective, I can't speak for him, but it sounded like he was saying he's never had a bad night. Now, what I'm saying to you is, and I'm going to put it out there to any motherfucking comedian, if you're going to sit here and tell me that you never had a bad night, motherfucker, you're not fucking searching for greatness. Because as a comedian, do not play it safe.
Yeah.
You can't play it safe for comedy. You got to take chances.
Any professional league, you got to have some kind of negative feedback at some point.
Right. You can't. It's
that's the only thing
the
that's
nature of the beast.
It's not always perfect. Like everybody has a bad night.
Right.
Nobody has.
Right.
Nobody's just that perfect. That
no point.
When they first start,
And if they are,
it doesn't work like that.
there's some sinking sand about to come somewhere.
It doesn't work.
But they are comedians, Ray Diva, as you know. They play it safe.
Oh.
They don't take chances. They stick to the script.
Oh, so they being commercial.
Now, I will say this about Ted. He ain't the play it safe nigga. Like, Catman gets on that stage and he says and does whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Facts.
And in my opinion, well, from my time of working with him, he's always been funny. Now, is he a difficult person to work with? Absolutely.
I've heard stories. I've never worked with Ted, but salute to Ted Carpenter. I got a great deal of respect for him.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
when I heard that, he said that's not true. I'm not saying he's...
No, I said me too.
No, not you. I'm just saying as far as me, I'm not saying he's telling that he's lying.
Mm-hmm.
But every comedian that became great has been through some shit on that stage.
Of course.
Yeah.
Stand up? Oh, I ain't never had a bad night. Shit.
Yeah, right.
Yup, and Richie Cunningham is my fucking pops. Can't you tell?
Richie Cunningham?
That's really my father. Can't you see the resemblance?
Yes.
Because I'm lying like a motherfucker. That's
Opie
why.
Cunningham?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let me shout out the chat room. We have, let's see who we have. We have Chris Knight up in Canada. We have Karen over in Australia. We have...
Hey, Chris. And Karen.
Yeah, they
Canada,
tune it in, Queen. They tune it in.
Yeah, we have Amanda from Australia. We have...
We international
we have
already.
a worldwide audience.
5 weeks and we international.
Word. Shout out to Bull Black on the check-in.
Australia. We say right?
Ask Australia if she's signing in from Whitworth.
No, they're one is from Sydney and the other one is Melbourne.
Nice.
And then we have Michelle, who's over in Seattle, Washington.
Wow.
Oh, we got Oliviana, who just popped in from Canada also.
Nice.
So you got two people in Canada. So yeah, so we're worldwide.
Okay. Right.
Ray Diva, please let everybody know where your next show is and where they can find you on social media.
Okay. So my next show, I'm actually in New Jersey with Freddie Ricks on.
That's my dude. Yeah, Freddie.
When
Ricks.
is that?
It's Saturday. It's
Saturday?
Plainsville, New Jersey is where it's going to be at.
Plainfield.
A young man by the name of Ray Gibbs is hosting it.
Yeah, Ray Gibbs. I know Ray Gibbs. Yeah, I know Ray Gibbs.
I know Ray. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then after that, I have a show here in Baltimore on Sunday. So yeah, I'm
Maybe Saturday.
I should have. If I would have known, you know what, Ray? I apologize. I should have told you to send me the flyer so we could have advertised
send
it.
the flyer anyway. We can still do
I'll
it.
send it anyway.
Yeah.
Send it to me right now.
Oh my God.
Send it to me right now.
All right. So is it over? I mean, just before I hang up.
I mean, you want to talk some more shit? People love you. I love you too, and you're not ugly.
Oh no! I just didn't know because I don't know if I can send it while I'm on the phone because I'm not hooked up to my Wi-Fi. Let me see. But I'll send it. You want me to send it to you? I can send it to you now. Actually, I'm sending it now.
Send it to me now. We're gonna we're gonna end the show anyway.
Wait.
What?
So Eddie Rivera from Hip Hop Boulevard said that when he first did stand-up comedy in New York City, I guess it was down in Soho, he got booed or he got heckled off the stage.
Wow,
It's fucked up. Sorry, Eddie.
But I mean, everybody has a bad, but this is what we're saying, right? Like nobody starts off perfect, right?
Of course not.
Nobody starts off perfect. So for someone to say,
Yo, I bombed in front of when I first started. I bombed in front of Leslie Jones,
Oh, for real?
Wow.
Big Les,
yeah,
at a strip club because I didn't know how to handle a heckler.
right.
Wow.
Fuck with me now.
I feel like New York is
Clap
one
it
of
for
the
me right there.
hardest
I said some fly shit.
to do stand-up.
This shit was mad late, Chase. What the fuck?
You don't hear Diva talking?
I know, but shit. What the fuck?
But
fuck is wrong with this
like,
nigga?
New Yorkers have this energy and this arrogance about them.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
You have to come correct because they're going to shit all over your shit if you don't. And that's it, period, in the story. Like, you gotta be on top of your game in New York. New York is one of the hardest places I've ever done comedy.
Yeah.
Ever.
I got my
But you
mojo.
was at Salsa con Fuego? That's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I was so appreciative of it.
Yeah, that's a big
You
deal.
talking about the one Rob Stapleton, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, that night, he wasn't there. It was Talent and somebody else. Oh, Talent and Ashima Franklin. But
Okay.
New York, I'll never forget when I first did a room in New York, a black room, and it was Smokey's room, Mocha's.
Yeah, Mocha's, yeah.
You gotta get
Yeah.
her in Nicole's place. What's her name, Nicole? Nikki Sunshine.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Nikki Sunshine? Oh, yeah, I know her.
Yeah, she got
She has
comedy.
a comedy place here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, comedy in Harlem.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll put you on. I'll give you. You got a number? You need a number? I'll pass you on.
I don't think I have Nikki's number, but I think I follow her on social media.
All right, I'll make it happen. I'll get you.
Yeah, but-
I'll make it happen to get on there. So don't worry about it.
Just to say this, y'all, you know, Smokey had that hard room Mocha's, where if you weren't doing good, they would shake the keys.
Yo, that's what. Listen, I remember when I was there when before Smokey had it. I was there when Sleepy Floyd had it.
Oh wow,
That's how far back I go in Mocha's, so I know about Mocha's.
I never seen no shit like that in my entire life.
Yeah.
And they were shaking the keys on the guy, and I was next, and I really went into a full on panic.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Let me tell you what Smokey did. What he did to me.
What?
You know Smokey
What?
don't give a fuck.
He don't.
So we knew at the time. Gerald Kelly gets on and beats us, right?
Right.
So Smokey was like,
Yeah, what up? Y'all want to get on there next, you know what I mean?
I'm like, so all the comedians were scared to death.
Yeah, I mean, so these niggas were scared to get on that nigga.
Sound like that nigga.
Well, you know me, right?
So he's like, yeah, niggas scared to get on there. That's Gerald Kelly.
I said, fucking put me up. And Tina Grant was there. I must say I did rather well. I did great. So Tina Grant was like, well, don't you get all cocky and stuff. Like, don't get cocky. You know, Jay was like, nah, man, my man, you know what I'm saying? Nah, he funny, he cool. You know what I mean? So I got, but this is what I'm saying. I took a chance.
Right.
Gerald Kelly's a vet.
Yeah.
I was doing comedy for like 2 minutes. I got on, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So that's how Mocha's was.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Smokey would put some damn fucking heavy hitters ahead of you.
Yep.
Knowing
Oh,
damn
wow.
well
Yep.
you about to sink in that bitch.
Listen, I remember I did a show. Remember when Smokey had Cafe Luz?
Oh,
Sure
I
did.
went
He
to
had a
Cafe
show.
Luz.
It was a spot called Cafe
I
Luz
know
back in the
that
days in the Bronx. So this, you know, and Ray Diva, you know when you
I remember.
when you knew, right? you don't, when you like really new, don't bring your people. Okay, just show up by yourself. This dude came in. He had a chain around his neck. This nigga like he had a new album out, right? He had his girl with him and shit. Smokey hosting the shit, right? Dude got on. I mean, you know, he bombed. So the dude in the middle of his set, he said, "Yo, is it hot in here?" So he gets off the stage.
Smokey's like, yo, give it up for this nigga. Of course it's hot in here when you're going down in flames.
Wow.
I said, "Oh
That's
shit!"
before the guy performed.
This is after the guy performed.
He said, of course it's
Yeah.
hot in here when you're going down in flames.
So Smokey don't give a fuck. He's that kind of host. He'll blow you up.
Right.
Ray, you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I remember when I started, you know what I mean? I called talent because I was nervous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I first started, I was nervous. I was like, damn.
Well, he said this
I
is
called him.
comedy.
I said, yo, talent. Yo, man, I'm nervous, man. Like, I want to do it, but I'm nervous. I said, no, you got to get this thing. You got to do it.
It's just
What
comedy.
you got to do? You got to get those things, you know? It's just comedy, nigga.
I fucking love you.
You gotta get I understand. Listen, you gotta get those days. You gotta get down. You know, when I first started, you know what I mean? You know how it is when I first started. You know what I mean? I was nervous. But now you gotta do it.
That is
And I was
so
like,
him.
all
Yep.
right, man, I'm gonna do that shit. Then I called Kool Herm.
Okay.
I was like, Kool Herm, yo,
I don't know who that is.
I'm nervous. He was like, nah, nigga, y'all get on stage. You gotta do that shit, nigga. That's how he left.
Oh, that's
Ray, am I lying? You know Kool Herm, right?
Right, but my thing is, at least you had access to call niggas. That's special.
Yeah, but you and Larry, man, you know, Larry's a vet out there, and I mean, I'm pretty sure he was a good, you know, I don't know if he was doing it longer than you or whatnot, but I seen Larry, you know, when you and Larry had your own show out there.
Right.
Yo, listen, Larry did some amazing shit, right?
Larry is one of the most unrecognized, talented people that I know. One of them in the business. That man is genuinely funny, and he's not scripted funny. He can take an audience and talk about him and say different shit for 2 hours straight, and that's not easy. He was one of my mentors, and so was Timmy Hall when I came in again.
Yeah, Timothy Hall, yeah.
So I really was blessed to learn from these men. But at the end of the day, they are talented. Like they wasn't holding my hand. They was like, look, this, say this, say that, and go. And I'm like, I don't get it.
Oh, shit. He did.
No.
Larry got on stage. Him and Ray Diva and Larry were hosting. I get to the spot. Larry does like almost 45 minutes to get the crowd hype. He was hosting, but but it was amazing. He did an actual fucking set.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And it motivated me. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, your niggas getting look at Chinks. Chinks is his neck is all fucked up. What time is? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, Ray.
so, listen, I thank you. It was nice. Listen, the young lady. I'm sorry. What's your name again? Because I want to meet you in real life.
Oh, my name is Renee, but
Renee?
I go by the name of Royal, but you can call me Renee.
Okay. Do you have? Ray, can you send me her IG information so I can follow her?
Definitely.
Okay. All right.
Definitely.
Well,
I think we have a love connection going
No, I
on.
really love her story. I love
I'm
her
fucking
story.
with you today. I'm fucking with you.
You said love connection. Yeah, authentic love. Absolutely.
You said authentic love. I'm talking about love.
I don't know what kind of love you're talking about, but I'm just going to define my own version of
Love is love.
Welcome to the Control Room, aka lesbian. I'm gonna clap it up for there right
No,
there.
we're not clapping it up. Nobody said that. Pause.
Did you say pause? Yeah, Renee said pause. All right, Ray Diva, we just bugging out. I really appreciate you calling. And let me tell you something. You was actually the longest. You're the longest comedian I've interviewed. I love it.
That's the truth.
You know what I mean? So thank you.
Guys, I love you guys.
I love the story. I love her story.
And y'all stay safe out here. Renee, I'm afraid of you.
Okay, thank you. And I'm
Wait,
going to
before
follow
you,
back.
yeah, for sure. Before you leave, let everybody know where they can follow you on.
Yes,
Instagram.
absolutely.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you can follow me on IG at Ray Diva 1 or Ray Diva 2.
Right.
Or TikTok at 2 Ray Diva, Facebook Ray O'Neal. I know it's a lot, but I'm out here in these streets.
Okay.
No doubt.
I'm definitely gonna share your stuff too.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was comedian Ray Diva.
Nice.
All right, Queen, I'm gonna holler at you over the weekend.
That was nice.
All right. So that was Ray Diva, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Control Room, episode 5. We are going to change the title. Yeah, I'm going to change the title to special guest comedian Ray Diva.
Okay.
No more Kanye conversations.
Yes.
Are you going to a show Saturday?
I don't know.
You got a show Friday?
Oh yeah. Listen. You got. Let's post this up before we go.
Oh, word.
I got to post my show, the battle rap show. I got
Right.
the Control Room Volume 1 with Babs Bunny from Queen of the Ring. It's going to be in Brooklyn. Show starts. Brooklyn's in the house.
Without a doubt.
Because I remember that night. Now, it's from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Oracle Lounge. Address is 27. What is it? 2739.
Something Atlantic Avenue.
It's 2739 Atlantic Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. At the Oracle Lounge. It's called the Control Room Volume 1. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and also. Babs is going to be having a show, another event on Saturday called Prom Night out in Queens. I believe it's going to be at New Nail spot. I don't know the address off the top of the dome, but it's going to be a fabulous weekend. Verbal Warzone got a battle in Brooklyn. Then I'm hosting another event also in the Bronx with Hitless Battle Lead.
Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, out in the Bronx.
You busy this weekend, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's up.
I don't know if I'm
trying
going to
to
be able to
stay
make it Sunday. Like, I'm literally supposed to be moving finally this
Congratulations to Royal. She got it moving into her house.
Let me move something in first.
Right.
This has been going on since July. But I would love to go to her show on Saturday if I can make it. She said, what's his name? Freddie Ricks, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
When I used to go to shows back in the 90s and Freddie Ricks was performing, he always made fun of me.
You did?
Yes.
Wow.
But he would call me Annie. He make these Annie jokes.
Annie?
Annie. Yes, Annie.
I'm going to send you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to post it. She just sent me the flyer.
What flyer is that?
For Ray Diva.
That's nice.
It's a professional looking flyer, too.
That's a nice flyer.
So I just sent it to you. So before we end it, I want people to look at the flyer for her show.
Also, our Boardwalk Global Media lineup. So tomorrow night is the Real Discussion.
Yeah.
Rock Logic, DOA. Well, actually, DOA is going to be off doing.
Yeah, I'm not going to be there tomorrow.
Not gonna be right.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's the Real Discussion with Rock Logic, myself, DOA, Robin. Sunday is Hip Hop Boulevard from 2 p.m. until 3 p.m. Then we have one night shift from 4 until 5. Monday, we have the godmother of hip hop, Maria Davis, with Can't Be Silenced. She starts at 5 p.m. and goes till about 7. Next Thursday, we're back here at the Control Room.
The new time.
The new time is 8 p.m. So we'll be starting at 8 p.m., going from 8 to 9 p.m., or probably 8 until whenever we stop.
Yeah.
And the turkey drive.
Yes. And we're having a turkey drive. So please donate to oh shit, what is it?
Yeah, let me run that.
Dollar sign.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, you gotta show the video.
Yeah.
Let them know
Dollar
the
sign BGM podcast.
There we go. That's it. That's it. We
Hold on.
Yo, this is Rock Logic from Boardwalk Global Media. Yo, what's good, everybody? How you doing? This is Super Dave and Violators Unlimited.
Hey guys, you know what it is. This is Robin at Boardwalk Global Media, the Real Discussion with Rock Logic.
What's up? This is Gary D, a.k.a. Gary Facts. This is Fred Love of Violators Unlimited, supporting Boardwalk Global Media for the annual turkey drop.
You know what it is.
And this year,
Oh, that froze. Take it away, Gary.
So, Boardwalk Global Media, we're doing a turkey drive. We're gonna get. This is our second annual turkey drive. We're giving away 250 250 turkeys. We're going to be up at Washington Houses here in New York City. So we're asking everyone to please donate. We've had some international donations come in. So the Cash App is $ BGM Podcast. And then our PayPal is, Charles Smith, I think. Oh, geez.
CM Smith.
CM Smith, right.
CN Smith and Pro.
Right.
At gmail.com.
Yeah, at Gmail. Okay, yeah.
They'll put Ray Diva's flyer up already?
I'm doing everything I can right now, big bro.
Oh, no big deal.
Yeah.
Because
we might not be able.
I think we went over.
When is that show happening? Because it's not popping up on the camera right now. So
it's not.
That show was Saturday.
It's Saturday.
It's not popping up.
I just sent it to you.
I have it downloaded.
Oh,
to get it into where I need it to go is not showing the source. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't worry about it.
So right now I'm just gonna get back into that. Let me see if that turkey drive play.
Okay, let's get back into that.
We could also put it up on
you, the group, Instagram, all that.
Tomorrow's show too.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, this is Rock Logic from Boardwalk Global Media. Yo, what's good, everybody? How you doing? This is Super Dave and Violators Unlimited.
Hey guys, you know what it is. This is Robin at Boardwalk Global Media, the real discussion with Rock Logic.
What's up? This is Gary D, aka Gary Facts. This is Fred Love of Volley Unlimited, supporting Boardwalk Global Media for the annual trophy drop.
You know what it is.
And this year, we're giving away 250 turkeys at the Washington Houses in time for Thanksgiving. So you already know the dope. This is the vibe. We need you to donate. This is how it works. A lot of y'all are international, so you can't send me a turkey. We're giving away 250 turkeys. We need money so that we can buy turkeys for families that are hungry in New York City. So check it out. You got support. Please donate. $ Cash App BGM Podcast.
You want to donate? Please do so.
We need you to donate. Donate. Please donate.
All right, there you have it, man. So we're done, ladies and gentlemen. No need to promote the show as far as the control room. It's tomorrow. It's fine. Salute to everybody that came through. I appreciate you guys. I love you.
Nice.
My Russell Simmons voice. God bless you and good night.
Now we need to see you do the yoga pose.
Fuck no, I ain't doing no shit. I'm out. Salute. Let me call you back. This is coming in right now. Oh, welcome home, bitch. I know I called you a bitch, and I know at the beginning of our relationship I wasn't always the coolest nigga in the world, but we go way, 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 way back. You know what I mean? And for you to do a nigga this dirty, yeah, I know I'm drinking. What the fuck you expect a nigga to do? Sit here and fucking eat soup? Goddamn right I'm getting my drink on, bitch. You got me feeling like a bitch right now. Like a bitch ass nigga sitting up waiting for your dumb ass. Damn, that shit was good. Fuck it. But I feel stupid though. Cause I let that shit rock for a minute, you know what I mean? Coming home 2:45 in the morning and gonna tell me you with your girlfriend? Oh, you fucking dumb? And no, I'm not that type of nigga's gonna call your girl. Hang up the fucking phone. Cause I can smell the shit. You smell like fucking all day. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you like this though. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna do you dirty. I could wipe my ass and shit slap you right now, but I'm not even gonna do that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to know why you gonna fuck around on a nigga and still come home? I mean, keep it moving. But you know what? I'm out. I'm just gonna leave, pack all my shit, and keep it moving. No. Get your hands off me. Don't try to fucking stop me right now. What are you, nuts? Bitch, you cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, get your hands off me. Stop trying to fucking kiss up on me and all that goofy shit. Bitch, stop crying. Them fake ass tears. Like on some real shit. Stop playing with me, yo. Get your hands off me. Nah, I'm dead. Nah, for real. Stop playing, man. Like, for real, like really, just stop playing. Oh, okay, so you gonna, Stop fucking pulling my pants down. Stop pulling my pants down. Yo, stop. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Fucking bitch. You motherfucker. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This bitch. You think because you want to give me some fucking head, this is going to stop me from